The kettlebell swing, although it's not included when we first start training any of our trainees, it is a foundational movement skill that's built off of the deadlift. So just as we said, the deadlift was preparatory for the around the leg pass, it's also preparatory for the swing. It's essentially the same movement skill, but the relationship of the weight and the amount of range of motion that you experience in the swing is greater. Okay, so you're going to move the weight further in space, and you're going to be loading your body through a larger range of motion. And that's really the benefit that the swing offers. It's an extended range deadlift. Okay? It's also the equivalent of plyometrics without constant impact. Okay? What you want to be thinking about in the kettlebell swing as you extend the hips up is jumping, driving the heels down into the ground, extending the hips up, essentially creating a jump without lifting off the ground. On the way back into the swing, we want to think about hiking the football or catching a water balloon soft, because that's what you're going to be doing, is try to decelerate the weight by using your whole body and snapping those hips forward, driving the weight up and out. Let's go ahead and do this drill without the weight first so that you can get a groove for the movement. Have your hands out in front of you, hips extended, nice tall posture. Reach down and back behind your hips. So like a deadlift, but further back. Chin stays up, chest stays up. Extend those hips as hard as you can, and the arms will fly up. It's important to note that as the arms are tied to your hips, it's impossible to extend those hips and keep the arms back. You do not need to attempt to lift the hands. In fact, the arms should act as if they're cables attached to a wrecking ball. Completely relaxed with tension, and only there to transfer energy to and from the kettlebell. So, hands up to the front, hips extended, reach down and back, pop the hips. Let the arms drop, pop the hips. Drop and reach back, pop the hips. It's fluid. It's a fluid motion. Now that you've practiced that for a while, let's try it with the kettlebell. The setup for the swing is important. Have the kettlebell out in front of your stance. Okay? Shoulder width. Toes pointed slightly out is okay. Sit back and down into a semi-squat or deadlift position. Reach out in front of you to grab the kettlebell. Don't lift the bell yet. You're going to initiate the swing as soon as you lift the bell off the ground. So the first cue is hike, pop, hike, pop, hike, pop, hike, pop. You'll notice that as I swing the bell up, the bell does not lift in my hands like this, or doesn't drop in my hands like this. These are signs of poor mechanics. The bell extends directly out from my shoulders, and at the top of the swing, I am perfectly erect from the heels all the way to the crown of my head. You do not want to finish the swing with your butt out or leaning back. And you don't want to lift with your arms, which will result in either the flipping of the bell or the dropping of the bell. The other things you're looking for are leaks in the backswing. You want to extend back behind you, avoiding the bell going up your butt, as some of our trainees have deemed this error. You don't want that. You want it to reach down and back. Again, continuing the plane of your arms as if they're an extension of your body. Kettlebell swing.